to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Here come the Bengals now to take over.
And they'll be led out by a 4-time Super Bowl champion elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame back in the year 2000. This is Joe Montana.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run forward with Peyton. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Now Montana. A quick throw there is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
The back deep, Cooper Kupp.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Leading them out will be the 4-time Pro Bowler, the 2010 Comeback Player of the Year. At quarterback, it's the dynamic Michael Vick.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, here's Vick.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Vick's throw taken in by Moss.
Still going. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. Off the play fake, Vick. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Second down, Vick. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Here's Michael Vick.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
First and goal from the 6.
Vick to throw it. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Manti Te'o coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. We're scoreless after 1. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp from
the lead here in this second quarter.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
They will look to throw. Montana. That's complete to Calvin Johnson.
Still going.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Calvin Johnson, 61 yards.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
A first down throw coming for Vick. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Vick.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here's Vick. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now here's Vick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
All right, Brandon, back to you, too, in just a bit. But first, welcome everyone to downtown Orlando and our EA Sports half. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half.
Right back to
both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
For quarter number 3.
The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they're going to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They run again on first down. Lynch. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. McCaffrey running up the middle. Stiff-armed him. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Boswell for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this third quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, they can get away from pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On second down, Lynch. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Lynch pushing, but he is not going to get there. They stop him short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Deep in the red zone, seemed like they had their mind made up that that was 4-down territory, and now they've got it inside the 5.
I like the way you...
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Marshawn Lynch punching it in from a yard away.
And the Falcons have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the end zone is Smith-Marset.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. On first down, Montana. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on 2nd and long. Montana got a man. It's Higbee, complete. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw is Montana. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Going to try to throw for it with Montana. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Second down and 3.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on second and third. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was their defense that really made the statement. To get us started now, the kicker Chris Boswell, and we are underway from Atlanta.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by Michael Vick. Of course, a guy known well in this city, spent his first 6 seasons in the NFL, Charles, as an Atlanta Falcon.
And let's face it, his career's been well chronicled. A lot of ups and downs that have been documented along the way. But the excitement level of him playing was just off the charts, wasn't it?
Off the charts. He was 04 Madden cover. Some call him a video game type quarterback.
He really was, and he did it well. And there was success in there, too, with his team. It wasn't just simply he was doing things on his own and his team wasn't translating and not getting wins out of it. Remember that big sprint against Green Bay in the playoffs? He was something.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better, had time to survey the field, and still couldn't find an open receiver.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away.
This returnable for Kupp.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And they're led out by the #1 overall pick back in the 2001 draft. He's been around a while. The lefty, Michael Vick.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
The throw on 2nd down from Vick, incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. 3rd and long for Vick.
And all of that, nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage.
So the big return had him fired up, but in the end the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't didn't even get a first down.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Throw caught by Raymond.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. It'll be Vick once more. And this complete to Henry over the middle.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Vick. Open man is Raymond. He's got it.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. 3-0 after one on EA. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Vick now. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Come on.
Vick readies to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
To throw, Vick.
And that is incomplete. On the coverage, a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Vick.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Hunter Henry from 10 yards out, and the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time a 9-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Vick will look to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Again, it's Vick. be caught. It's caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very solid gain of 27.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
On the ball now.
They try again with Lynch. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Get up.
Here's Michael Vick. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Cooper Kupp, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Oswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So here's Vick following the interception.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Throwing, Vick. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Okay, ready?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Chiefs will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
That's it for the first half. 2 more.
A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Let's go. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Boy, a turnover really would have helped them there, but not to be. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Here's Vick. His throw incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Play action now, Vick. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. T.J. Watt, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Buying time to his left. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. 1st down, Vick.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
On 2nd down, Vick again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Vick goes play action. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Off the play fake, Vick. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Running left, it's Henry. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal.
From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is indeed good, and that will knot us up at 10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They start the drive with Lynch. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll give it up to McCaffrey, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4.
54 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered him down there. Another nice nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, they go Lynch. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Fourth down, Vic.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So Michael Vick in the offense. Down by 7. 1:53 remaining. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. That throw by Vick incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Chase Young in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time it yields a safety. What a gut punch. That should be the nail in the coffin with those 2 points, making this a 2-score game now with time, Charles, clearly not on their side.
Yeah, they have to give the football away as well. Had a chance. Yeah, it was a small chance to get down the field. But guess what? This one's now just about over.
Well, the Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And Vic's throw there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Vic with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Lynch. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Running for it, here's Lynch. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Christian McCaffrey, 48 yards. And the Falcons have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
McKenzie now from his end zone. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One last shot for Michael Vick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a...
To get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Atlanta.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here come the Bengals now to take over.
And they'll be led out by a 4-time Super Bowl champion elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame back in the year 2000. This is Joe Montana.
And when you watch him play, everything just looks like it comes so naturally to him. When he's dialed in and finds that zone, passes are crisp, he sees the field really well, and he takes charge as the leader of this offense. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw is Montana. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Here's Montana to throw. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They will look to throw. Montana. He's into space past the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Higbee, 45 yards. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by their electrifying signal caller, the former Virginia Tech Hokie, Michael Vick. A first down throw coming for Vick.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now here's Vick. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That goes for a gain of 31. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Vick now. Rifles one complete into the hands of Gronkowski. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. It'll be Vick once more. This is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Rob Gronkowski from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and we are tied at 7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game.
7-7, our score after 1. Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Here's Peyton up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Montana. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Vick now after the fumble recovery.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now a give, it's Peyton. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Montana.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Here's Logan Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Kupp now on the return.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. It's a punt return touchdown at 56 yards.
And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
A lot of times they want this guy just to try to flip field position. He flipped it all the way into the end zone.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is, can you pick up 10 yards? That's getting a first down. Instead, he takes it all the way and provides a big spark for his team.
Extra point now by Boswell. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
So a big return there, Charles, on what was a pretty dangerous throw to the outside.
It sure was, Brandon. That's the risk you run on a throw like this. If it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick six. So good hustle to get back and get him down. But, boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to work the perimeter of the field.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Cooper Kupp
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter.
Vick will look to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Vick with the incompletion there on 3rd down.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
And we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Shotgun. Here's Montana. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Chase Young able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
That's taken it around the 40. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to the ground, this time Lynch. Room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10.
He'll take it inside the 25.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
They'll try to throw it here. Vick. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. Touchdown. Travis Kelsey. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Boswell for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Atlanta. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On first down, Montana. Short throw, it's Higbee. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Joe Montana on second down.
Open man downfield is Johnson.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 34.
Montana's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. He'll drop this off to Peyton. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. On second down, Montana. And it's caught.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
To throw is Montana. Touchdown, Bengals. Marvin Harrison. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Able to push his way through. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
So a win here for the Falcons. And it was Michael Vick at it again. He was a
started now. The kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Atlanta.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by Michael Vick. Of course, a guy known well in this city. Spent his first 6 seasons in the NFL, Charles, as an Atlanta Falcon.
And let's face it, his career has been well chronicled. A lot of ups and downs that have been documented along the way. But the excitement level of him playing was just off the charts, wasn't it?
Off the charts. He was 04 Madden cover, and some call him a video game type quarterback.
He really was, and he did it well. And there was success in there, too, with his team. It wasn't just simply he was doing things on his own and his team wasn't translating and getting wins out of it. Remember that big sprint against Green Bay in the playoffs? He was something.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a couple.
Vick to throw it.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Jets are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in his opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Off the play fake, Vick.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Leading them out will be the 4-time Pro Bowler, the 2010 Comeback Player of the Year. At quarterback, it's the dynamic Michael Vick.
You want to talk about a driven player, partner. This guy is absolutely that person. He doesn't just have goals in this game. He wants to be remembered among the best to play the position, and he treats every game as an audition for that. It's a lofty goal to set for yourself, but we've seen his drive lead to some impressive games from him. Perhaps another one is in store today.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Again, it's Vick.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Here's Michael Vick. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing, Vick. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still second down.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Now here's Vick. And he finds Gronk. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Vic to the air again. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
That throw by Vic, incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
On 3rd down, Vic. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Returnable here from the 38. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Lynch. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Falcons. Cooper Kupp from 10 yards out. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the 1st down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Champ Bailey.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And Vic's throw there incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Vic on 2nd down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. Looking for Gronkowski. Out route, he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. They'll try the middle with Lynch. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Marshawn Lynch scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A second down throw for Vick. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Lots of incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth. On now is the Packers punter, standing just outside his own goal line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. He'll look to set up his blockers. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards.
And it will be Falcon football. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Vick's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he's brought down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Vick operating on first down. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. To throw, Vick. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's Vick. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Play action now, Vick. This is caught. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point now by Boswell. And it is now 21-0. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure?
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Falcons.
Justin Jefferson,
69 yards.
And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Boswell good with the extra point, and it is 28-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he's going to be brought down right there after the catch at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Takes it to about the 37. Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
On 3rd down, Vick out of the gun.
That is caught.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the play. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the counter.
He'll get this down to the 38. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage. I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Open man here is, and it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Some guys just simply have it. And Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again, on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, Vic. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
The throw on second down from Vic, incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
A first down throw coming for Vic. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you...
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Deion Sanders, the former Falcon, with it. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football, because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And a decent game there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. Muscles by at the 25. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Christian McCaffrey, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Here we go. Start.
First down, Vic. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28.
Let's go now. Hustle.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down.